Hello everybody, this is Eric Nobis. In this video I'm going to talk about University Bible Fellowship, UBF, and the CIA connection. Because in this video I'm going to show you how the CIA has several reports on University Bible Fellowship. So whenever the CIA has documentation on somebody or some organization, it is never a good thing. And they had this documentation for a long time, for about 3 decades. So I'm going to show you on the internet. Don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description below for the content. So it's interesting, if you type in University Bible Fellowship, just zoom it in for you guys so you can see better. This is the first thing you see, right? And then it leads to this page, right? So interesting, this guy who has nothing to do with UBF, let alone any personal connection, decides to disclose this request for this documentation to get disclosed, which is thankful in doing this video and research. So you see, January 13th, 1988. So this is how far back the documentation goes. This is the only part I'm going to read. And the other parts I'm just going to look over because it's kind of long. University Bible Fellowship, Chicago, Illinois. On January 8, 1988, Legal Bonn, meaning Bonn in Germany, received a request from a private individual connected to blank regarding an American sect going by the name University Bible Fellowship. This is a little misleading because University Bible Fellowship is more a cult, not a sect, and is actually originated in Korea, but they do kind of get to that later on. This organization appears to have Korean connections, however, they are not Moonies. By Moonies, they're referring to the Unification Church. Because back then, at the time, people who encountered University Bible Fellowship UBF, they thought they were Moonies because there wasn't a lot of information about UBF at the time. Back in the 80s, but now with the internet, social media, everything, now there's more information about it. The individual making this request is connected to blank. He's also advised that his friend who is attempting to join this group is trying to escape the German through his affiliation with this Bible Fellowship. I unfortunately block off the word. I don't know what it's saying here. Check indices regarding the University Bible Fellowship. Proof legal bond with any information developed regarding this group. Request of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Request the following information. Is it possible to deny individual entrance to the United States if that person is a draft evader in his native country? Provide any information available regarding the University Bible Fellowship. By any, they mean any. Okay. So they actually obtained a pamphlet of UBF. And this is in the 80s, so the fact that they got this information is pretty impressive. Like I said, legal bonds request to contact the visa officer, U.S. Embassy in Bonn, to verify if this is a possible visa fraud or violation, and provide results to FBI HQ. So if you don't know what visa fraud is, whoever knowingly forges, counterfeits, alters, or falsely makes any immigrant or non-immigrant visa, permit, boarding, crossing card, alien registration, receipt card, etc. That's basically what visa fraud is. And so what's the punishment? Visa fraud is a serious crime, by the way. So the punishment for it varies. Right, it's a criminal offense. It is a serious crime. So, like I said, now as far as the punishment goes, oh, sorry about that. As far as the punishment goes, it varies on, your country, your state, that kind of thing. So you have to look at your state, your country, your state, and what the criminal code says. Can go to jail. Falsifying documents can result in a prison sentence of 5 to 10 years. A max sentence can be up to 20 years. So, yeah, like I said, this is a very serious crime. But it's kind of odd that UBF has not only done this, but they've gotten away with it. and didn't go unnoticed. So my theory, and I'll talk about this in another video, is that they probably committed visa frauds with the aid of corrupt visa officers through bribery. That's my theory. And we'll go back to this document. See, this is the HQ quarters. So this is when they moved to Artesian at this point. More. This is an old pamphlet. What's interesting about this pamphlet is, I'm going to show you, is that they have all of the addresses and the leadership's name, the UBF missionaries name of the dominant UBF chapters across the world. The HQ, the original Winnipeg UBF. I have a theory that the CIA may have destroyed it, but I'll talk about that in another video. See, Mexico, Argentina, Guatemala, Brazil, West Germany, Abraham Cayley of Cologne UBF, Switzerland, France, Bangladesh. It was before I discovered this, I had no idea UBF chapters existed in these countries. So, Saudi Arabia, Africa, and Dr. June. Okay, so the names of individuals are blocked. Like I said, it's kind of a short document, but there's a lot more information, especially at this point in time. And so this is a government website, governmentadded.org. So if you type in University Bible Fellowship, and this is what you get, right? It references you to this document, this one. If you go to page 122, you see right here, August 14, 2002, Freedom of Information Quest. This is the case number. Samuel Lee, aka Chang-Woo Lee, the University Bible Fellowship in Chicago, Illinois. So someone filed a CIA request in August 14, 2002. This is interesting because this was several months after the founder died, because the founder died in January 8, 2002. So this is about 8 months later. This is most likely done by the family. By family, I mean like his biological family members, because people suspect that the founder may have been murdered, and I believe he may have been murdered, but I'll talk about that more in another video. So yes, so the CIA does know about University Bible Fellowship, and even though in the beginning document talks about the FBI, the CIA and the FBI work back hand to hand together. They work closely to each other. It's particularly overseas. Yeah, so I'll put a link in the description below of these documents and these sites. So this is Eric Navas, and I'm going to be signing off. Until next time.